Everybody, Julie here from Mostly Caffeinated. I thought I would do, I don't know what this is, a little bit of a haul, I guess, from Goodwill today, just because these are items that I've picked up for my spring-summer capsule, I hope. Let's be real, when I get back from Goodwill, I'm never entirely sure what I actually bought. I try to be very choosy nowadays, but that doesn't mean that I didn't buy anything off season, so we'll see. But that and a trip to the bins a few weeks ago, where I got this tunic or trapeze dress or whatever this is, and a couple of other pieces. Those are my two, rounds of purchasing to kind of revamp my spring-summer wardrobe, and so I can take out a few of the pieces that are no longer working for me or that I was just kind of keeping around temporarily until I could find a replacement. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that I bought a black convertible dress, one of those ones where you can tie the straps all kinds of ways. That is to replace the black maxi that was in my spring-summer wardrobe last year. I'm pretty sure I have a video about that. I'll iCard it over here. But that dress was not really working for me. It didn't fit the way I wanted it to. It was strapless and it kind of slipped around a lot, and that bothered me. So I had said in that video I was only hanging on to it until I could find a replacement, and this convertible dress is it. I've wanted one of these for years and years. So I combined my want for a convertible dress with my need for a black maxi dress, because I already know that that piece serves me well in my wardrobe, and I bought a black maxi convertible dress. So now I can get rid of that one that I didn't like. I have a couple of plaid shirts that are no longer serving me. The fit is kind of off since having my second baby, and I bought a new plaid shirt at the bins. It's in the wash, so I can't show you that. This tunic length, long sleeve, super soft burgundy situation, because I'm always in the market for a tunic. I'd much rather wear a tunic than a shorter shirt. It's just how I feel now. So there's that. But then there's a couple of things in here. I am going to film a full spring-summer capsule soon. I know spring is like halfway over. It's already halfway through May. I'm sorry. Hopefully my outfits the day on Instagram have been kind of giving you a little bit of transition wardrobe inspiration. You've seen probably half my pieces by now because I do have a capsule wardrobe. But here's just a few new things. In total at Goodwill, I spent $37. I did have 10% off because it was surprise Customer Appreciation Day. I had no idea. I was going today for other scheduling reasons, but surprise, it was 10% off day. And it was half off orange tags, but I'm pretty sure nothing I bought was an orange tag. It just wasn't. So, here we go. First thing is this. It's the brand Como Black. I don't know what brand that is. It's Sharpied out. Like the dead stock tags usually are Sharpied out, so that makes me think it maybe is some kind of Target type brand or something. It's got the tag still, but they cut the tag off. It's gray. It's a knit. It's got kind of a faux wrap, but at the same time kind of a one-sided ruche, and then kind of a faux wrap hem too. I'm sorry, it's hard to show dresses in this setting, but it's a thin knit. It's very soft. It's kind of stretchy and bodycon, but not in like a super revealing type of way. I can't wear things that are that way. That does not suit my vocation, if you will. I'm a mother of a teacher and a teacher at parochial schools, so it's not going to happen. It's polyester and spandex. I don't know, but it's super soft, and it's flattering on, and it's gray, and it's light, but it's not see-through. So I think it's summer appropriate, and will also be fall and winter appropriate with some layering. Okay, next up is this red maxi. Again, super soft. What is this? Rayon? Should have known. Of course it's rayon. It's kind of a minimal top here. sort of a deep V overlay thing, and it's got some faux knotted straps. It's an Empire waist, and this is sheared, so this is stretchy. And then it's just a long red jersey maxi. Now, the tag in this says that it's Soma brand, which I think Soma only does sleepwear and swimwear and lingerie and intimates. So I'm assuming this is supposed to be a night dress. It is a full-length maxi, though. So I'm not sure if I'm going to actually wear this out of my house. This is coveragey enough. It's very gathered, so it's hard to show. This does cover. I would tack it here. I always tack all wrap-style dresses here. It's got enough coverage that I would wear it out of the house. So I don't know. I like it. It's soft, it's flattering, and I like the color. So I bought it. And I figure I'll try wearing it out of the house, and if I feel uncomfortable with the exposure on top, or if my husband doesn't think it's as cute as I think it is, then I'll just wear it as sleepwear. And if I don't like it as either one of those, I can always sell it on my Poshmark. But in the moment, I liked it. Now this thing, oh my. This is one of those pieces where it was just too beautiful to leave. For me, it requires some Spanx. I pretty much always wear Spanx, so I wasn't wearing any today, of course, when I was trying it on. But I pretty much always wear Spanx. So I'm hoping that this fits a little more smoothly after I do that. Now, it is a medium. That's the problem. I wear a large or an extra large in dress normally. But I just loved it so much I couldn't leave it there. And I've got two backup plans. Of course, I always have the backup plan of reselling on Poshmark if it doesn't work for me after I try it. My other backup plan for this one is that my sister-in-law might love it because it has a big flower that kind of looks like a poppy on it, and she loves poppies, and it would fit her. She's smaller than me. So here's the top. It's got gold chain straps. It's Nina Leonard. I don't know anything about that brand. But it's got gold chain straps and kind of a high neck. And then it's a black maxi with a giant kind of scarlet red flower on the front. And it's the same flower on the back. It's like a mirror image. And it's kind of, it's not in the center or anything. So it's not like twee. It's super pretty. And it's a full-length maxi on me. It goes all the way to my feet, which is what I like. But see how it's got like a nice high neck? It doesn't show any, cleavage or side boob, the dreaded. So we'll see. I'll try that on with the appropriate undergarments, and we'll see if it's a little bit less clingy. I'm hoping that it will be, and then I can wear it out. Otherwise, it will go to someone else who will love it. Okay, I think there's two more wardrobe pieces in here. There's a denim or chambray. It's a thin denim, so I'm going to go with chambray dress here. It's Faded Glory, which is, Walmart, whatever. It's a 12-14, so it's my size. It's got no buttons or closures of any kind. It's just kind of a shirt collar neck. I am going to tack that. It's a little bit low, so I'm going to sew it up a little bit. And then it's just kind of a straight sheath style. It did come with a belt made of its own material, but I will not be using that. I'm just going to leave it straight. It's about knee length. This is essentially my ideal shape of dress. It's much the same as the shorter red linen dress that's already in my summer capsule. It's just a sheath, sleeveless, good to go. Works for church if I put on nice shoes and jewelry. Works for every day if I just wear it with my Birkenstocks. Will work under a sweater for fall. Beautiful. Here's the belt that went with it. I always keep that in case I need fabric for some reason. Like if I get a hole in the garment, I'll use the matching belt that came with it to repair it. But otherwise, I never wear those. There's another Faded Glory. Walmart must have been killing it at some point. This is just a shirt. It's not quite a tunic, like you can't wear full up leggings with it, but it is longer. It's got a nice rounded hem, which I enjoy, 3/4 sleeves, which I enjoy, a very soft but pretty thin knit. What's this one made out of? Doesn't want to tell me. Oh, rayon and polyester and spandex. I'm a sucker for rayon. But anyway, this is going to replace a very beloved gray shirt, but unfortunately I need to say goodbye to that one. It is just getting too tight. It buttons down the front. It's kind of a Henley style, and it's tight to the point at which I'm nervous that it's going to start gapping. And it's kind of short in that I'll only really wear it with like a dress underneath because it's kind of too short for me to pair with pants and actually move around. So those are all my wardrobe pieces. And then there's two other things I picked up. I grabbed this notepad because it's a travel coffee cup. I love it. I actually did just use up a notepad yesterday, so this was kind of perfect timing. It was 99 cents. It's originally from the Target dollar spot, so that didn't actually save me any money. I hate when Goodwill does this. But I never saw these at a Target dollar spot, or I would have bought them then. It's got no lines or anything, but it's great for to-do lists. It is magnetic. I don't have magnetic fridge. You can see my fridge. It's stainless steel. It's not magnetic. So I don't actually use these as magnets. I just set them on my desktop right over here and use them as notepads. And then last, but certainly not least, this was actually one of the most expensive items. I paid $7 whole for this, which usually I won't pay for something from these fast fashion companies. This is originally from H&M. Now I know I talk sustainable, ethical fashion when I can. And I don't actually buy new from H&M. That is not a thing that I do. But from the thrift store, I don't think it makes any difference where the stuff originally came from. As long as you don't run around advertising for the store and advocating that other people buy things from said store. I mean, it's getting more life out of something that somebody discarded because it was fast fashion. And I love this thing. Okay, this is a bag. It's a huge bag. It's like the size of, I don't know, like a messenger bag. It's gigantic. And it's got two straps here. I mean, you could carry it like, I don't carry anything like this, but they fit over my shoulder. Maybe this doesn't work for everybody, but this is how I tend to carry these kind of bags. Or somehow it's perfectly clean on the inside. It came with the never used shoulder strap. Of course, it's faux leather. I mean, yeah, there's no way you're getting a real leather bag from H&M. Probably. It's got gold hardware. And here's my theory. I have a very dear brown faux leather tote-sized bag. It's got tassels. I'm sure you've seen it. I think it was my What's in My bag when I did that video. Maybe I'll link that up here. It is coming apart because it's faux leather and it's not high quality faux leather. It's originally from Target. So where the straps meet the bag, the faux leather has ripped. And I'm going to keep using it because I love it and it's perfect. But when it dies, I will need a new one. It's hard to find a leather or faux leather large bag like that. I don't think people get rid of them. And often if they do, they have like a denim, a blue mark on the back from rubbing against people's jeans. I don't wear jeans, so I don't cause those marks on bags. And I don't really want those marks to be on bags. But when I originally bought this brown bag, I thought, how perfect. I'll use this as a purse for a few years until I go back to working outside the home as a teacher, and then that will be my conference bag because my old conference bag was trashed after 4 years of teaching and 2 years of practice teaching. If you're not familiar with the teaching profession, you go to these big seminars, they're called teachers' conferences, where all the other teachers from your area are, and you listen to seminars and lectures and speakers, and you have meetings and roundtables and all kinds of things to learn new stuff. It's a professional event. They usually last a day or two, and they happen 2, 3, 4 times a year. And I don't like to take my big I have a big yellow piece of luggage. Leather bottomed, it's heavy canvas. It's great for day to day. That's what I haul my stuff to and from school in, but I don't like to take that giant, flashy, casual bag to teacher's conference. So I keep a dressier, usually fake leather tote to take with me. It's got to be big enough to haul a laptop and a folder, as well as whatever, my other stuff. And I thought this brown bag that I have, I thought it could be my purse now and it would work as my professional tote later, but it's going to die before that, for sure. It's only going to maybe limp along for another 6 months to a year. So what I'm going to do is take this black tote and put it away in my work capsule. I have my work outside the home capsule wardrobe saved in the wardrobe moving box that I moved it from my old house to this house. And I just leave it there, and it's just going to stay. It's all my favorite, most worn pieces from when I worked outside the home. And I'm just going to put this bag in there. And if my brown bag dies too soon and I need a new tote, then I'll just get this out and start using it. And if it limps along or I choose a different solution before I go back to working outside the home, this bag will just be waiting for me. And it's not real leather, so it shouldn't dry out or, encounter any of those types of stiffness problems that real leather does in storage. So I'm just going to store that until I need it, because I really, really like that one, and I don't want to have to search for one later. So there it is. There's a few pieces that I'm adding, 16 and a half minutes of pieces that I'm adding to my spring and summer wardrobe. When I get everything, I'm not going to stress out about laundry, but when I get it all switched out, it's been real cool until lately. It's been still 40, 50 degrees some days until this last week. So I'm going to switch out my whole wardrobe in the next couple of days, hopefully, and have it really set spring and summer, put away the winter pieces. And then I will film a video for you guys about what's in my spring and summer capsule. Leave me any questions you have down below about my pieces, about my capsule. I will link, there's always things here on the end screen, but I'll link my playlist of capsule wardrobe videos for you, as well as another video that might interest you. You can always subscribe over here, check out my blog over here, and I hope you guys are having a great day. See you later.